Hello everyone, it's me Chanel here, and today I have another thrift store find for you, and this one is quite a doozy. Very large in scale, as you will see, and I'm going to show you just how I made it over these table placemats as well in this beautiful soft creamy color. As you can see here, this is the price. It was actually half off. They just wanted it gone. And it is the top portion of a table, and you can see that it does have the other portion that goes in there and the leaf. It's really big, and I don't like this finish, of course. You can tell it is very worn, very worn, but we're going to remedy that, and we're going to go into the stripping process. Not that kind of, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Stripping the stain. Come on now. And I picked this table up at the top of the year, the very top of the year, and it has been sitting in my backyard, actually on my patio on the concrete portion, out there for a few months. I started stripping it, and then I stopped the process. It was very hot as well, you know, later on during the summer. And then I just finished the project up like probably 2 weeks ago. And now I'm going to bring you the entire process of how I added the color to the table. I stripped the entire thing down, all of the original stain that was on it, this orangey color, and I took it down to the natural wood. I did like the natural wood color, but I wanted a bit of a wash, and so I used the stripper that you see here in the can, and of course put on your protective gear, which is your gloves and your mask, and cover yourself well, because using the stripper, if it gets on your skin, it will burn your skin. And I use this steel wool here in a very light grade of it to help to remove it. And this stripper is one of the best ones that I have ever used. I really like it, and I used it before in a previous video as well. And so I'm just going to continue with that process and then show you how I added the color to it, the wash. What I'm showing you here is more of the color, so you can see the color difference once it is stripped down to the natural wood. The leg, you can see that it's still in the stain form, and then the tabletop, which I have stripped down to its complete natural form, and that is the different color variation that you could see here in the clip is what I'm showing you. So here again is the gray, which is age gray, watered down, and the linen white. And this is the outcome. So I'm going to show you just how I get this look. And that's why I left some of the dark spots when I was sanding it in, because I wanted the aged effect, worn look that was going through it. And here I have where I am using the linen white, and this is in the Rustoleum chalk paint. I like to use this if I'm doing just a quick wash over something where you just want a little bit of an opaque look. You don't want full coverage, you just want a little bit of the color peeking through on top of maybe just some natural wood, as this will be. Place the paint on the surface. As you see here, it is just a brush on and wipe off. I use a damp cloth, very well, it's actually wet, it's not damp, and I'm just wiping it off until I get the exact amount of color, or not so much color, on the tabletop or whatever surface that you may be doing the wash over on. And then here I'm just showing you the leg, the difference between the natural color and the actual now washed color, which is on the tabletop, and the leg that you see sitting right next to it. I use a spray bottle, and I like to keep the wood moist. Just give it some moisture. And once I am done with the complete wash over of the color onto the natural wood, then I go back over it with a light sanding of maybe a block sandpaper, or you can use just a hand sandpaper. And I like to just smooth it all out, and maybe if it's too much color, I can always sand some of it off. And it's chalk paint, it washes off really well. So if you want to remove some of the color, you just get you a really wet cloth and it will remove more of the paint from the surface as well. And I'll just continue with this process, and then we'll get right on to the styling of the table, showing you the whole outcome of how it all turned out. Just so you see the actual difference in the color. See this one versus this one. It would look great either way, but I wanted a bit of a wash over it, so this is what I have. Whole table. That's what it's looking like. And so here is the end result of what the table looks like in its completed form, all covered with the light wash after taking it down to the natural wood color. I really like this table when I saw it in the store, so of course, you know, me being Chanel, I was like, yes, I'll take this right off of your hands. It was so big to them in the store, it was taking up too much space in habitat. So again, I just took it right off their hands, especially at that price. And I thought this was a gem in the rough, and I just saw what a beauty that it could be. And so now I'm going to show you just how I styled it up in here. If you happen to find something like this, especially if it is natural wood, I can't talk about that enough. And let's not forget about the placemats also that I found at previously. These were actually purchased about a year ago at another thrift store, and they were in mint condition. As you can see here, I really like the weave that it has on it, all of the texture, of course, with the little tassels hanging off of it. And it didn't hurt that it was in this beautiful cream color as well. And I will also be adding these mini little, you can call it a charcuterie board or just a bread board, a serving board, and it is actually food safe. And they will be on my Etsy shop. They will come in sets of 6 only, and you can pop by there, Designs by Chanel, over on Etsy. I will leave the link in the description box below. Enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely hit that subscribe button. This has been Chanel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the table. Be sweet now.